Hey guys, Sports Wars, everything with crypto Marie local and international. Gilbert Arenas' response to Rex Chapman's claim about white American basketball players. Gilbert Arenas responded to Rex Chapman's recent comments about the declining role white American basketball players. Arenas agreed with most of Chapman's comments and added that white American players are dissuaded by their parents to play basketball and are being coddled unlike players in Europe. This is great information. We know the white Americans got pushed out of the NBA and the Euro took over white America. That's who is the new white person. No one really explained what happened to the white American player. White parents were discouraging their kids from going down this road in sports. Watching AAU, it's true. I don't know what a parent is telling their kids when the player doesn't play or the coach is yelling at a player. Those parents transfer their kids, and those kids are not being coached anymore. They are being coddled. That is hurting a group of people. You are taking away competitive spirits, so they are not being competitive anymore. When you go overseas, it's F you. They don't care about nothing. The coach hits you, spit on you, do all that. You learn tough skin from an early age. Here, you yell at a kid too loud and he cries. Trust me, he ain't coming back next week. We are babying them too much. That's the problem. Arenas clearly has some first-hand experience watching AAU basketball and doesn't like how players have become soft. While players have the right to pick where they want to play, they're shining away from competition and aggression from their coaches. It's not a good sign for those wanting to see more white American players in the NBA. It's not only in the NBA. Here in America, the culture is different. You cannot spank your kids. You cannot discipline your kids. You spank them, it's child abuse. You yell at them in public, people call the police for you saying you are abusing your kid. And the outcome of those children that did not get tough love, tough discipline, ended up dead or in jail because they don't know right from wrong. I came from a background where I was spanked growing up. And now in my 40s, I'm thankful that I was spanked. You know why? I know right from wrong. I don't come to America to go strip my clothes off, to do OnlyFans, to go sleep with men for money. I work my ass off to take care of my kids, to get anything I have in life. I learned to work hard for it. But in this country, I have seen beautiful young ladies with no common sense having pimping them around the corner to make $1. They want fast money, like microwave money. Give it to me fast. I had millenniums want $1 million. But what are they plan to get to $1 million? They want to be lucky, get 1 million. It doesn't work like that. You have to work hard from down on the floor up to make that $1 million. But no, they want it fast. Okay? You cannot talk to your kids. You cannot let people know they were wrong. And no, this topic here have so many other things to talk about. When you compare the differences, not only white kids here in America and kids from Europe, it's a total different. It's different. And it's a shame to see how the American system fail our children in a certain way. You not allowing me to spank my kids, discipline my kids. Guess where they ended up when they get older? In jail or dead, because they don't know right from wrong. They feel like it's okay to erase somebody because they play the game constantly. They see people get killed and get it up and play again. So they thinking in their mind it's okay to erase somebody. I mean, this right there, thank you, Gilbert. I mean, there's so much more to discuss from this topic. we are only focusing on basketball, but we're talking about reality. We're talking about in a job place, somebody talks to you a certain way, you don't like it, they left, they don't come back. Can you imagine that? I mean, I've been through so much in my job. I don't have the idea to say, I'm gone, I'm done. No, because I know I have bills. I have kids. I have responsibility. I have to take it and say, another day, another second, another dollar. Lord, help me. You know, I gotta build some tough skin. And I've had it really hard here, I'm telling you. There was days I feel like get in the parking lot, go right back home. But when you think about your children, your responsibility, you say, screw everything, F them all, let me do what I have to do, go to work and able to take care of my children, period. Okay? Let's go back on topic. White American players are rare in the NBA. Unlike years past, the white Americans in the NBA are few and far between. This isn't to say that there aren't talented white American players in the league. Players like Chet Holmgren, Austin Reeves, Tyler Hero, and Dante DiVincenzo are in the league and playing important roles on their respective teams. But now it is primarily the European white players that are finding success in the NBA. Stars like Luka Doncic, Nikola Jovic. Please forgive me. Don't come after me for not pronouncing the name right. I don't know how to say it right. My kids teach me over and over that Jovic, please leave it alone. And Laurie McLennan have become some of the biggest names in the league and are incredibly popular among fans. NBA fans aren't like to be concerned about the white American players' declining presence in the NBA as the quality of the sports and players are still very high. And as things stand, there haven't been any notable barriers to entry for white American players in the league. Could we see a re-emergence of white American stars in the NBA? Is it hard to predict, but considering basketball is more popular among people of color in the United States, there seems to be less motivation from white American families to introduce their kids to basketball. Again, it is up to you to let me know how you feel, because sometimes white people feel rapping, anything that has to do with black people, they feel like, I don't want my kids to get in the sport or to like, I mean, look at the rap game. We only have Eminem, and we love Eminem. We appreciate his talent. But how many other white rappers we know of that is to the next level? Eminem is the only one that can come to mind right now. It seems like their parents don't want them to participate in black sports or black entertainment business, basketball, football, whatever. I mean, we do have quite a few white football players, but since they were only talking about basketball, we're going to focus on that. Is it because they don't want the white kids to be around black players? Because the white players from Europe come here, they get credits. I mean, they play basketball like nobody's business, and they get what they deserve: the money, the fame, and recognition. So why white American players from here are not into that? Is it because they feel like it's a thuggish, it's a black thing, leave it to the black people? I don't know. Let me know how you feel. Thank you, Gilbert Arenas. He's a very controversial retired guy. I like him. But sometimes he could be a little crazy too. He said something that his kids did not know. He was in the NBA until one of his kids' classmates wear his jersey with the Arenas in the back. The kid said, "Why are you wearing my last name?" He said, "Well, yeah, Gilbert Arenas is one of my favorite players." I said, "Well, that's my dad." I said, "Well," the kids said, "How in the hell you going to tell me your kids growing up with you in a rich environment, you go leave the house to go play in different state, different areas. They don't know what you do for a living, and the mother did not tell them that you were an NBA basketball player. So do you trying to tell me your children don't know their lifestyle is different than regular, normal mixed or black kids? Gil, you gotta go a little deeper into the story. I don't understand the logic behind that. Because kids know. Subscribe. I still like Gil. I like to see him with Chad and Chap. I like his point of view about basketball, and he has 2 shows too. I mean, he's great. I like him, but sometimes he could be a little bit controversial. But this topic right there, I thought it needed to be said, and I appreciate everything about what those guys are doing. They're not just sitting, living their lavish life. They are giving their point of view on what's going on around the NBA and, regular topics, period. Hey, Gil, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Thank you for watching. Bye.